Right, building up into the Halloween October 31 Days of Horror Fest, which everyone knows I'm a massive, massive fan of. I'd like to try and talk about a film a day. I can't see that I'm going to do that, but it would be nice that if I can manage to. Thanks to some of the really lovely people that I've got as friends on Facebook, and a massive shout out to all of them. They know who they are, and thank you for keeping this delayed, balding videoaholic, keeping going with various and sundry titles from across the planet and indeed beyond the planet as well. So thank you very, very much. Anyone will know me will know that I'm a massive follower of all types of different sorts of genre of films, and in this particular one, I was nothing but absolutely blown away when this dropped nonsensically through the letterbox in a small cardboard box marked "I'm Pelham." This is, of course, the mighty The Man Who Haunted Himself. Now, this one's come out from Network, and it features Roger Moore. And in this one, he car crashes himself and wakes up on the operating table, realizing that his soul has been split into two. So there's kind of good Rog, who's very, very desperate, and there's bad Rog, who's very, very evil, but not as evil in a moustache curling way. It just turns out that this particular version of Rog has won all of Roger's family and friends and everything else over, while it's up to good and rather kind of insipid Rog to try and find out exactly what the hell's going on. Lots of 1970s boardrooms, lots of harumping from Rog as he goes around. This is obviously in the days just before or just after he became James Bond, and it is one of the cult movies of all time. The Man Who Haunts Himself is not to be taken lightly, sillily, or daftly, and anything like that, and it's to be taken with a big dose of 1970s nostalgia because of the cars and the locations, and indeed some of the character actors that pop up. This particular film also features Hildegard Neal as his wife, who just can't understand why Rog sometimes arrives and he's all suave, and other times he's really desperate and really, really unkeen to appear himself. The Man Who Haunted Himself, when it came out at the cinema, wasn't a huge success, but since then it has become one of the cult films of all time. And it manages to take a slightly ridiculous premise and become a gut-punching, really, really enjoyable romp. Anyone that doesn't enjoy this film deserves to be sat through Zardoz, the unscripted 75-hour cut, because obviously no one else could have played suave and confused in the same movie as Roger Moore. Obviously the screen's best James Bond. Roger Moore manages to take the role and step away from the playboy image, which would later he would embrace. The Man Who Haunted Himself, a great film. It comes with jam-packed with special features, including a maximum picture area version of the main feature, 34-minute music suite by Michael J. Lewis, and 2005 commentary with Brian Forbes and Roger Moore. Promotional materials and image galleries and things like that. Now this cast has got Freddie Jones, the marvellous Freddie Jones, who people will know lately of Emmerdale Farm fame, where he played Sandy, but also a whole back catalogue where he's in everything from The Elephant Man through to Dune, with amazing eyebrows. John Carson's in it, Charles Lloyd Pack's in it. Charles Lloyd Pack is the father of Trigger from Only Fools and Horses, and he's the guy who strung himself up by the violin strings, which is always a painful way to go in Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. But getting back to this, if you've not seen it, check it out immediately. It'll be on eBay, it'll be on Amazon, it might even be on one or two download sites, but this particular print by the British Film Network people, I cannot fault it. Network have done an outstanding job releasing this film. It's in a very, very slender case, so it'll slot nicely in between this copy of The Mutations and my copy of Salvage 1, the TV series that ITV showed. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing more Cinema of Strange very soon.